Glow plug's going. Come on, baby. Alright, well that bad girl's warming up. We are gonna get into these 2 silver maples, baby. And they're going on that little mill. And they're gonna be huge beams. Hello, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are getting into some extremely girthy silver maples. A customer dropped off here last weekend. They got to be squared up and somehow put into this little mill, and I'm looking at them right now and it's not looking good. We'll see what we got to do to shave them down to get them in the mill with minimal effort and no damage. But first thing, let's see if we can even get this mill running, because it's 15 below degrees, 15 below Celsius right now, and it's cold. Cold for here. All right, we'll let that warm up severely. That was weird. That was like 2 RPMs a minute. All right, here's the logs here. Okay, I'm gonna cut them flush with the 461 here. Cut them flush, measure them, see which side's the small side, get them flipped around. The tractor barely lifts them. I've got an LX 2610 just over there. It barely lifts them, but I think once I cut, I square this up. Sorry. Once I square that up and this up, and I'm gonna have to come down here and take that off because it's got to go, and then I should be able to get her in the mill, and then we'll see about shaving it down. Customer wants 8x8s out of them, and then whatever else lumber it makes. So once I get my square cut there, I'll be able to take a ruler stick and kind of see what I can make for them. Yeah, baby. Alright, that was kind of crazy, to be honest. I got her on, and you know what? Yeah, I think it's going to work. Now, the problem I got, is the way the log's situated and the stops. If you look at the way the track system is, there's lots of room over here and none over here. But if I take the stops off, the log's so heavy, I can slide it. That's no big deal. I'll slide it over, and then I'll be able to just start shaving it. I'm going to have to take an inch or 2. I might get a slab out of the top, figure out a way to roll it back onto the ground, take the tractor, flip it, get that, because that first cut's no big deal because its reference point is pretty much the bunk. But then when I roll that cut edge, because I want lumber here, I got to roll that cut edge into there, and then that's when I think, unfortunately, I may have to come down here with the saw and start shaving it again just to get it in. A lot of work. I think if I was going to do it again, I would just put the Alaskan mill on, take 4 inches off, or 3 inches off each side, and then I'd be good. But let's try it. Alrighty, I think I'm ready to give her a shot. So bunks are off, it's shimmed a little bit so it's not rocky so much. I just went ahead and took the measuring tape because customer wants an 8x8, I think I mentioned. Let me see here, sorry. It's freezing out. Yeah, I'm definitely getting an 8x8. No big deal. It's kind of an egg shaped, obviously, because it was a crotch. But I'm going to start pretty high up. I can definitely get a slab or 2 before I get down to some flat wood. And then figure out a way to roll this bad girl. the biggest log this mill will accept by like
You're pushing it?
an eighth of an inch. I didn't get it at the end there. Yeah. All right, fellas and ladies, could be anyone. I didn't quite record what I wanted to because it's pissing rain, but I got the first roll done, which is definitely the most critical roll. So you saw in the video, I was able to take the bunks off, shimmy the log this way a bunch, just perfectly so I could fit the saw in. I shimmed both sides, like underneath, and I was able to keep it more or less from rocking. I mean, there was a bit of vibration, but it is what it is. There's nothing I can do. Like, the log's too big. But it isn't. We're in. And then to roll it, though, I kind of used the claws. I kind of used my back. I just shimmied, like this was up. I shimmied it all the way to the end just before it wanted to tip. And then I put the bunks on. I was able to kind of roll it a little bit with the cant hook, with a combination of pushing and pulling and using the log stopper to hold it while I kind of readjust. I was able to get, I hope you guys can kind of see this, but get it straight on the bunk. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you guys do this, you know what I mean. You want it flat. I couldn't get the bottom flat, so I came at it from the bottom with the teeth and kind of gave it a love tap, and it just pushed it over. Then I secured it with the log stopper, and now I'm ready to get my couple inches down. My first cut, I just went hardcore. I got about a 3-inch slab. Nah, it's over there. You won't be able to see it, but 3-inch slab. And then when I put that flat piece on the mill and just go over it and skim the top, I'll be able to get a nice bench out of it. And I'll probably be able to do that 4 times per log because, I mean, look at it, it's a monster. So you get slabs, and then I'll get down to some square dimensional lumber. So it's pissing rain, like I said. I don't know if I'm going to run this thing right now. I'm kind of beat up, so I'll tackle her in the morning. It's heavy. No. Jeez, you really gotta watch that. All right, so just as I said, you know, take it to the end, but don't go too far. Obviously, I ate my own words there, but stay on your toes. Definitely wear running shoes while doing this, and absolutely no protective equipment. Now I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna lower the teeth here. I'm gonna roll it in, use the grapple, just set it on. Probably should have done it to begin with, but it was going good for me. Alright, so there's no way to get 2 8x8s out of this thing. I didn't think I was anyhow, but so what I'm doing is, I think because he just wants big beams for his barn, I got the 8x8 marked out there. I think I'm just going to take it right to the live edge here, and it's roughly like a 4x8. And then that'll be like a 4x10 or something. I'll measure that. What is that? I'm curious now. Yeah, 4x12. Yeah, roughly. Alright, the job is complete. So out of that big log, I got 2 1.5-inch, you know, shelves or benches. 1.5 inches nice for shelves, I think, with the live edge. 2 or 3 cut-offs that'd probably just be firewood. And then over here, I got the 8x8, which is what he wanted. And I went ahead and I got a 4 7/8 by 12-inch beam. And what was the other one here? So that's 8x8. Yeah, 8 1/4 by 4 1/4 is what it worked out to be. So he may want me to toss those back on the mill just to square up to something he can use, but there you have it. Really cool detail in this silver maple, actually. Right down the center. Right here, it's got a nice Y. So that'll be cool. You can use that for whatever. So I got another log there. I won't bother filming that one. It's going to be similar. Probably yield fairly similar wood out of it, although it is a little bit straight. It doesn't have that. When you get one of those pits, like I was saying, it really messes up your big lumber. So I try to utilize those live edges for the 1.5 inch. You know, try to use the whole log, right? All right, and that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. Definitely the biggest log you can put on this mill. And I had to take the big saw out again and do some shaving. But yeah, if you're into these type of videos, guys, we got the Woodland Mills HM122, and we are putting out the biggest beams that you can. We got lots of wood on the property. Got lots of cool projects coming up. yeah, we're still working away on the homestead. So if I don't hear from you or get another video out, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to you and your family. Okay, take care.